Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Mrs. Robinson by Simon and Garfunkel. And we're going to end up moving this to a capo on 2nd fret, so we will be kind of moving these riffs, but we're going to walk through it in root position. And it starts out with a really cool intro lick where you can kind of play the low E string open and kind of take a finger and kind of hammer on to the 5th fret on the low E string. So we're kind of playing an E note and an A note, I'm kind of playing the open and just putting my finger down with enough pressure to carry the sound to 5th fret. And then we're going to take that same hammer-on idea and then do it on the A string from open to 2nd fret. And then we're going to do the D string and kind of do open to 2nd fret with that same idea. So we got 05, 02, 02. It's kind of a hammer-on lick where we got 05, 02, 02. And the notes you're actually playing, you're going E, A, B, D, E. That's kind of that intro lick kind of on the bass part. But that's all around an E major chord. And the way you play E major, first finger is going to go to the G string on the 1st fret, second finger on the A string on the 2nd fret, and the third finger on the D string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E major chord, and it sounds really happy. And then the intro lick, it ends up happening about 8 times, and then we start going through what kind of becomes our verse form through the song. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we just tried that a lot. You have down, down, up, down, B, down, down, up, down, B, down, down, up, down, B, down, down, up, down, up. Now you may want to kind of, the song though, you may want to kind of experiment with kind of a down, down, up idea too. So you may want to play around with that too, that down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. See, there's a couple different strum patterns actually, and anytime you got something in 4 like this, you can take any strum pattern that works in 4 and kind of substitute it in. So if you have another strum pattern that you kind of like, that's cool too. But I think I'm going to keep on going with the down, down, up, up, down, up. But then we get to, right after that, we go into our D, 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 D verse form. And that part starts on E major. And we end up doing the E major 5 times. And then from the E major, we're going to be going to an A major chord. And when you play A major, first finger is going to go to the D string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the G string on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string on the 2nd fret. So it's a big party on the 2nd fret. And if you kind of strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord, and that sounds really happy. We're going to end up doing that A major 4 times, and then we go to a D major chord. And when we play D major, first finger is going to go to the G string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you kind of strum just the D, G, B, and E, kind of the skinny 4 strings, that sounds a D major, and it sounds really happy. And then from the D major, we're going to be going to a G major chord. And the way you play G major, first finger is going to go to the A string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. And then from the G major, we're going to be going to a C major chord. And the way you play C major, first finger is going to go to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, third finger on the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really happy. And then right after that C major, there's kind of a quick G major chord. And then we're going to go to an A minor chord. And when we play A minor, first finger is going to go to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the G string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like A minor chord, and it sounds very sad. So this is kind of a sad A as opposed to the happy A, the A major that we were talking about, where we had the party on the 2nd fret. And then from the A minor, we're going to go back to our E major chord, and then another E major chord, and then we go to a D major chord at the very end of our verse form. So we tried that with our strum pattern. The weird part is there's one place where we got the kind of a C and a G chord where we really only have enough time to do kind of a down, down up on each one of those chords. So we tried it through our whole verse form. You'd have E with down, down, up, down, E, down, down, up, down, B, 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 down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, G, down, down, A minor, down. going into our chorus form, and our chorus starts on the G major, but then we go to an E minor chord, so it's a sad E. And the way we play E minor, first finger is going to actually kind of stay on the A string, second fret, and second finger is going to go to the D string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds very sad. The E minor chord is very, very sad. Bring tears to your eyes. And then from the E minor, we go back to G major, and then another E minor, and then we go to C major, and another C major. We'll talk about some licks for these in a moment. And then we go to a D major, and then another D major. And then we go back to G major, E minor, G major, E minor, C major, C major, and then an A minor, A minor. And then we're going to be going back to kind of our intro at the very end where we got kind of just that E major vamp. So if we tried our chorus with our strum pattern, we'd have G with down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, E minor, down, down, down. Then we'll be going back to our E major, kind of through that intro part again. Now the weird part is to play along with Simon and Garfunkel, instead of starting on an E major chord, they're actually starting on an F sharp major chord. So what you want to do to play along with the recording is kind of take a capo, and if you put the capo on second fret, then now your E major chord is really an F sharp major chord. Your A major is really a B major chord. Your D major is really an E major chord. The G major is really an A major chord. And your C major is really a D major chord. And when we get to it, the A minor chord is really a B minor chord. And your E minor chord is really an F sharp minor chord. But to take it from the very, very beginning that way, you got your intro lick where you got that 050202, 050202, 050202. Or we could kind of just strum through that where we had the E with the down, down, up, down, B, down, down, up, down, B, down, down, up, down, B, down, down, up, down, up. Or if you're digging kind of that 4/4 variation, that down, down, up, down, B, down, down. Up, down, B, down, down, up, down, B, down, down, up, down, up, and then we kind of get to that D, 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 D of a verse form. So then we got our E with down, down, up, down, B, 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 down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, G, down, down, B minor, down, 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 B minor, down, 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 E, down, 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 E major, down, 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 D, down, 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 D, down, 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 and then we'd be going into our chorus part. So we got our G, down, down, E minor, down, 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 G, down, 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 E minor, down, 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 C, down, 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 C, down, 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 D, down, 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 D, down, 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 G, down, 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 E minor, down, 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 G, down, 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 E minor, down, 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 C, down, 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 C, down, 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 E minor, down, 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 E minor, down, down, down. And then we'll be going back into our intro part where we have that E major, down, 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 B, down, 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 B, down, 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 B, down, down, down. And then from there there, we'd be going back into our verse part and kind of from there, we'll basically be repeating those parts through the song. But one thing I would think about kind of adding to it to make it sound more like the recording is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you can kind of throw in the bass note for the chord. So for instance, on the E major, you could go low E string for your bass and then do your down, up, down. So E with low E bass, down, up, down, E with low E bass, down, up, down, E with low E bass, down, up, down. And on the A major, you have the A string for your bass. So A with an A bass, down, up, down, A with an A bass, down, up, down, A with an A bass, down, up, down. And on the D chord, you have the D string for your bass. So D with a D bass, down, up, down, D with a D bass, down, up, down, D with a D bass, down, up, down. And on the G chord, you have the low E string for your bass. Low E bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, and then on the C chord, you have the A string for your bass. So C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, up. And there's some cool moving bass lines actually, or at least on that part where we could use something called a G/B, which means you're playing a G major chord, but you use a B note in the bass. And so on the G chord, if G/B, you would do the A string for your bass, and then kind of do your down, up, down. So A bass, down, down, G/B with an A bass, down, down, G/B with an A bass, down, down. And then on the A minor chord, you'd have the A string for your bass, A bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down. And then when we get to it on the E minor chord, you have the low E string for your bass when we get to that part. And actually, we'll talk about some other bass licks through the chorus too. But if we kind of tried that through our verse form, one really cool thing is like when you hit that G right after the C chord is to kind of do a G/B. So on that part, you'd have the C with an A bass, down, and then G/B with an A bass, down. Get you a little walk-in bass line with the CB notes to kind of lead into the A minor chord. So you may want to kind of think about using that C with an A bass, down, G/B with an A bass, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, when we get to that part. So we tried it that way. You have E with the low E bass, down, down, 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 A with an A 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 bass, down, down, D with a D bass, down, down, G with the low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, G/B with an A bass, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, E with the low E bass, down, down, E with the low E bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, down. And then when we get to our chorus part, actually we could just try it straight with our bass notes just the way we just talked about. So we tried it that way first, and we'll talk about some licks you could throw in. You'd have G with low E bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, G with the low E bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, D with a D bass, down, down, D with a D bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, E minor with an A bass, down, down, E minor with an A bass, down, down. So we kind of lead back into our intro part on that E major with the E. But one thing you may want to think about, especially on the C and the D chord, actually in that first part of the verse, is doing some moving bass lines, kind of like taking that C, G/B idea and then kind of expanding on it. And you can kind of cheat a lot of these actually, like on the C chord, we've got our A string for our bass note right now. So, but in the background through that part, you can kind of hear where the bass player, I'm guessing it's Paul, is kind of going to the A string on the second fret, on the second half of that measure, and kind of getting a little walking bass line going C to B, and then open A, and then to the low E on the third fret. So you could kind of work that around the chord. So you could have the C major, just like we're doing with the A string for the bass. And then if you kind of take your second finger and kind of go to the A string on the second fret, you could use that note for your bass note and kind of work it as a bass down up idea. So you'd have C with an A bass, down, up, second finger goes to the A string on the second fret, and it's kind of that G/B. You can even use that to substitute for it. And then you could even kind of think an A minor chord after that with an A bass, or something called an A minor 7, where you play the A minor and just kind of, or play the C chord, just lift off the third finger. And something called A minor 7, although I think with the bass notes, the way they're working, you're still going to kind of hear this as kind of a C chord, but with an A in the bass. Although that would really be an A minor chord too. So I don't know, I guess that's debatable depending on how you're hearing it, but you know, kind of the C with an A bass, and then kind of that C/B, and then A minor 7 with an A bass, and then you could kind of get a finger to go low E on the third fret right after that, and be kind of an A minor/G chord, or you could be thinking of it as kind of a C/G. But just to kind of get in those bass notes, so you have C with an A bass, C/B, A minor 7 with an A bass, A minor 7 / the low E on the third, A minor/G. And then when you get to your D chord, you can kind of do that same kind of thing where you start with the D string for your bass, and then you can kind of take the pinky and kind of work the A string on the third fret, which would be called D/C. So now we got D with the D bass, D with the A string third bass. Kind of cheat this too to get that B note in there too. You could kind of take the first finger from where he is in the D chord and go to the A string on the second fret to get that B note for the bass on the D chord. So technically I guess that would be like a B minor of some sort, but you could think of it as kind of a D/B chord. And then you have a D with an A bass. So you have D with a D bass, D with an A string third, D/B, D/A. It's kind of the ideal. Kind of cheating some of the chord shapes through that part. But I think that could be a cool thing to kind of throw in on those C chords and the D chords to get that moving bass line. So we tried it that way. You'd have G with low E bass, down, up, down, E minor with low E bass, down, up, down, G with low E bass, down, up, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, C/B with an A bass, down, up, A minor with an A bass, down, A minor/G, D with a D bass, D/C, D/B, D/A, and then back to G with low E bass, down, up, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, C/B with an A bass, down, A minor with an A bass, down, A minor/low E G, and then the A minor with an A bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down. So maybe something you want to kind of play around with that chorus part. I just think that could add a lot to it to kind of get the moving bass lines kind of working through that. Although that may take a little bit of time to kind of work out. And that could be very cool to kind of simulate playing with a bass player through that part too. So just another idea to kind of try that through the tune. And anywhere you got those double C's like through the chorus part, you can kind of throw in that walking bass line around the C chord. From there, then we'd be going back to our intro part, and actually we'd be repeating those parts until we get to our very end. And at the very end, actually, we have this really crazy band where we just stay on the E major for a long time and kind of work it through the fade. Although for myself, a lot of times, especially if you're playing in front of people, it can be a little bit more effective to kind of work it down, kill it kind of idea to kind of let everybody know it's time to clap. So what I'm doing is kind of going just down and then kind of taking my right hand and throwing it against the strings to kind of kill the sound. So at the very end, you may want to kind of work that where you got the E major, down, kill it. But there are some really cool little licks that kind of turn up in that last part of the tune too. It's kind of like little guitar lead licks. And if you wanted to kind of play around with those, you got second on the B, open E, and then second fret on the high E is kind of a bend, and then back to open E. So on the bend, I'm kind of taking my second finger on the second fret and kind of pressing up and into the guitar at the same time to kind of get the note to bend up. And the main thing there is keeping enough pressure on it to keep the sound going while you're pressing up into the guitar. And then there's this other really cool lick that kind of turns up where you go second on the D, open G, second on the D, open G, and then second on the D, second on the G, and then second on the D, and then open G. And then that kind of comes back. You go back to second on the D, second on the G, second on the D, open G, and then second on the D. And then we go to 6th fret, or what would have been 6th fret, it's really 8th fret now. And then we go to 4th fret on the G string and kind of alternate between those. And we do that 4 times. And then we go back to our intro lick where we go 50202. 2. So you got 2-0, 2 bend open, 2-0, 2-0, 2-2, 2-0, 2-2, 2-0, 2, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4, 0-5-0, 2-0, 2. It's kind of through that part. Now, if you're a little bit more adventurous, you could kind of throw in bass notes through that lick, which could be kind of a cool thing. So if you took, it's all over an E chord, so you could throw in the low E bass, which could be kind of a cool thing to kind of play around with. On the intro too, kind of throw it in some open E's like behind it. But that's the basics of how you could strum through Mrs. Robinson by Simon and Garfunkel. So good luck!